Welcome back. I'm Taylor. This is Ethan. This is Nick. Here to talk about some football tonight. Oklahoma versus Oregon. Number 14, Oregon at 10-3 versus number 16, Oklahoma at 10-2. Oklahoma comes out as a 4.5-point favorite in the Alamo Bowl, 8:15 p.m. on ESPN. Ethan.
Yes.
Some quick initial thoughts on this game. What catches your eye at the very beginning?
So, in reference to this game is the highest ranked matchup among all non-college football playoff bowl games. This game will be the first Alamo Bowl game between two 10-winning teams.
Okay. Nick?
These two teams have a lot in common. You know, both early in the season, Oklahoma and Oregon were, playoff bound, and neither team wins their conference, and both lose their head coach. Lincoln Riley off to USC, Mario Cristobal off to Miami. So very interesting there.
Okay. I don't know if I already said it. It's going to be played in San Antonio. The last time the Sooners were in San Antonio was in 2007 when they laid a whooping on Chase Daniel and Chase Daniel and the Missouri Tigers 38-17 and won the Big 12 championship. Between Oklahoma and Oregon, it's a 6-1 all-time record. Oregon has the last victory, that 33-34 win.
Current win streak, 1 Oregon over Oklahoma.
He is not wrong. And then the game before that was the 2005 Holiday Bowl, where Oregon was, I think, number 6 in the country, 1 loss against Oklahoma, who had a down year, and we ended up winning that game. And then the year after, or before that, was 2004, and that was with Jason White, Adrian Peterson, 31-17. That wasn't a game.
Yes.
So I think Adam is actually going to pull up a video for us real quick. This is like a 30-second video. This is actually going to be the 2005 Holiday Bowl. Clint Ingram making the interception at the very end to seal the victory for Oklahoma.
Yes.
So, Adam, if you want to put that up there. There we go. Second and, was that 9? 30 seconds. Dude, yeah. Seal it at the end.
You can have it, yeah. That's all right.
33 seconds left.
Yep.
He's irritated.
That's all right. Yep, I know. He's pissed.
He's irritated. That was with Rhett Bowmore. That was Rhett Bowmore's last game. Okay, ready?
Yep, nice.
There we go, Clint Ingram. And then we all remember that 2006 game, 33-34.
Yes.
Nick, you remember that? You remember that?
I remember that. It took probably one of the worst referee performances of all time
Greatest
for
referee.
Oregon to beat Oklahoma.
Look,
So-
I'm a ref for
Otherwise,
high
they'd
school
be
sports.
0-7
I
against
am
Oklahoma.
I am a ref in high school
For all you
sports.
Oregon fans.
I'm just telling you, that was some good reffing.
Let's see if Ethan's right on that. We're gonna take a look at this video real fast. We got one more video to show you guys. It's 2006 in Eugene, Oregon, Oklahoma versus Oregon, onside kick. Adam, if you want to put it up. Good. Okay. All right. So opens up as the onside kick, 33-27 Oklahoma. Pops up, hits an Oregon player before the 10 yards. Ball comes out. Alan Patrick picks it up right there. Everybody's fighting for the ball in the middle when Oklahoma has it at the very back. You see that?
Thing is, that's not the worst part of it, okay? The refs come out and say, after conclusive video evidence, an OU player touches the ball before it goes 10 yards, Oregon ball, okay? On that series, Oklahoma bats down the ball, and they call a pass interference in the OU defensive back when it, to me, clearly doesn't look like pass interference. A guy who has played DB for most of his life, And then Bob Stoops is absolutely livid. Oregon goes down to score on that drive, and Oregon squibs the kick. Oklahoma returns it for about 56 yards, attempting a 44-yard field goal with Garrett Hartley, and it blocked. They got it blocked. It was ridiculous.
You got it blocked. Oh, here we go. Here's the call. Here's the call, fellas.
I will say, watching the video, the Oklahoma player jumps up at the 10 yards. He is in the air when he touches the ball and gets hit. So
But he doesn't touch it.
It looks like he got touched. It looks like it was touched by Oklahoma. Good call by the refs.
Oh my!
Dude, you are the basic
biggest
Oregon
idiot
fan.
ever.
Nope.
Okay.
Basic.
All I have to say is we're on a one-game winning streak against OU.
Okay, I
Let's
see.
get this-
I see you.
Let's start talking about this bowl game. So, Nick, who's our opt-outs for this game?
You know, we got 4 defensive guys opting out. We got Brian Asamoah, Nick Benito, Isaiah Thomas, and Perion Winfrey. Brian Asamoah is our leader in tackles. Benito, Thomas, and Winfrey are all the top 3 sack leaders for Oklahoma. But expect Reggie Grimes to come in and replace Isaiah Thomas. Expect junior college transfer Isaiah Coe to start for Perion Winfrey at nose. Expect some time for Marcus Stripling, for Nick Benito. And just expect to see a lot of Ethan Downs, Clayton Smith. Deshaun White should be weak side. David Igwebu will be in the middle. Expect some Danny Stutzman, too, the very talented freshman. And maybe a little bit of Shane Witter, too. So just a huge opportunity for these young guys to get in, make some plays, and kind of key in so you can see what to expect for next season and these young guys for the future.
Okay. Ethan, I know your Ducks. I don't think they have as many opt-outs as what we have, do they?
No, 2 key ones that we have is star defensive end, Keon Thibodeau. A couple weeks ago, he declared that he was ending his season and he's going to focus on the NFL draft. He had a rough start to the beginning of the year. He's only played like 10 games. He had an ankle injury that slowed him early, but he did finish strong with 7 sacks, 49 tackles. He is Pac-12 Defensive Freshman of the Year. And then also we're losing our star wide receiver, Devon Williams. He was our leading wide receiver for the year. He's opting out of the game as well. So those are going to be 2 key. I mean, it's on both sides of the ball. So, I mean, it's going to take the backup guys to step up and do what they need to do during this game.
And just to say, you guys, Kayvon Thibodeau is, you know, he's a number 1 overall pick kind of talent.
Yep.
You know, he was projected to go number 1 overall in the preseason. So, and honestly, Oregon didn't have him when they went and beat Ohio State and Columbus.
True.
So that
No,
tells
I
you
know-
how
yeah,
good
they
that
didn't.
defensive line can play.
Okay. Some people are calling this the Coachless Bowl. Ethan, what you got on that?
Yes, I agree with you there. I mean, for Oklahoma to bring back Bob Stoops, he's familiar with the program. You know, he knows what he's doing. Oklahoma, has his back. They're going to trust in him. So if I have to give a coaching edge for this game, I'm giving it to Oklahoma. Just because of who
Bob
you
Stoops equals daddy.
brought. Yeah, I'm
Don't forget
going
it.
there. I will say though, I am impressed with your pick that you guys picked up. For your coach for next
Brett
year.
Venables.
Yep, Venables. I am good with him. I think he's going to be a great coach for you guys. But I think for Oregon picking up Dan Lanning, I think that's a great step forward for Oregon. I know for the last several years it's been offensive only. That's all they focused on. And I think, times have changed where we need to focus on the defensive side.
Okay, so has he joined Oregon yet, or what's he?
No, they are giving him where he gets to coach for Georgia for the remainder of the season, so he will start his coaching next season.
But see, that's a good thing. That's showing loyalty.
That is true.
That's showing dedication and loyalty. Even though he's sticking it out at Georgia till the end,
Yes.
that's a good sign for you guys.
And you see that a lot of coaches, when they leave, they're done.
like Lincoln Riley.
He's done. He left, yes. And, a lot of coaches do that. They'll leave, and then they don't coach the rest of the season or the bowl games, the playoffs, whatever. They're gone. And I think it's good that he gets to finish his season. I mean, he has a great defense in Georgia. And he, I believe, had the #1 recruiting class for defense this year for Georgia.
Okay. Nick?
Yeah, just like kind of how I said earlier, Lincoln's off to USC and Cristobal's off to Miami. But Oklahoma and Oregon have very similar hires. They went defense. Oklahoma gets Brent Venables, and Oregon obviously gets Georgia defensive coordinator Dan Lanning. So both going defense, which I think that's the right move. It's going to be fun to watch the Dan Lanning and Lincoln Riley matchup in the future in the Pac-12. But speaking of guys, starting what you finish, Kennedy Brooks will also be in this game. He decided not to opt out. Obviously he opted out last season and is going to finish out this bowl game strong. So we'll see what Oklahoma can do in this matchup against Oregon.
Okay. So what are we looking at? What can we expect from the Oklahoma offense and the Oregon defense? Anything? Nick, what do you got for the Oklahoma offense?
Ethan, you were showing me some stats of how these teams are very similar. I want you to talk about that real quick because they were almost spot on.
Okay, for season stats, for Oklahoma, you guys averaged 38.4 points.
A game.
For us, for Oregon, we're only a touchdown behind you at 31.4. Points allowed, very similar. Both 25 points a game allowed. Total yards, you guys averaged 441. We had 418. Yards allowed, you guys allowed 380 where we allowed 370. You guys had 23 turnovers, I believe, where we only had 13. So, I mean, that might sway it just a little bit when it comes down to turnovers between the two teams. But other than that, pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also looking at the two quarterbacks. Oregon's Anthony Brown's to our Caleb Williams. They're both pretty identical. They both have the same game. Anthony Brown has a 63% completion rating with 2,600 yards, 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Can also run with the rock as well. He's got 142 carries with 637 rushing yards, averaging about 6.5 per attempt with 9 touchdowns. His longest rush was 43 yards. Caleb Williams, completion rating 62%, about 1,600 yards, 18 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 72 carries for 408 yards, 5.7 per attempt, 6 rushing touchdowns. I think Williams has a lot more speed than Brown does, but I've seen Anthony Brown make some pretty gnarly trucks. Dude will lower his shoulder and run you over as a quarterback, and I was seeing that when he was playing against Ohio State.
Kind of reminds me of a Cam Newton in a way.
Yeah.
He'll take the hit, but he will also deliver one as well.
Yep.
I think, just think though, Anthony Brown's played all season, where Caleb Williams has not. So I would see probably similar numbers between both of them if they played all season to, collect or respectively.
Okay. What do you guys got as a score? Nick, I'm gonna start with you. What do you think's gonna happen in this game, and how do you see it ending?
Well, honestly, I think Oklahoma's going to stop the run. They got to force Anthony Brown to beat you while him throwing the football. Also, it's been a thing all season. Oklahoma's got to get stops on third down, have to be efficient on special teams. Can't give up a kick return, have to hit our field goals. Just got to be efficient on all sides of the ball. With that being said, I think I got Oklahoma winning this game. I'll go 37-30.
37-30,
Take the Sooners.
Oklahoma.
30?
Okay.
Um,
Throw everything in there you got, Ethan. Throw it all in there.
I've been ready for this moment. You guys know I have been ready. since you started this, for my time to come here, and it's finally here, Oregon versus Oklahoma, okay?
It all just
It
it's
comes
great.
down to this.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
It's crazy how this happened.
I have been talking smack to Taylor for years since we've worked together that my OU is better than his OU. However, you do have a pretty good defense.
Okay.
And a pretty good offense.
Hey,
under Caleb Williams. Okay? Spencer gone. I think if Spencer would have started, Oregon's
Yeah, what do you have
gonna
to
run
say
away
to
with
that,
this.
Ethan? What do you have to say about that?
That's stupid. Take the U off. Just put a big O on it. Change the color to green. You're going to look just fine. Okay. My final prediction. It's going to be closer than you think. Okay? It's going to come down to turnovers. And I'm going to say defense.
Okay.
Okay? Because Oregon their third down percentage rating is off the charts. They're number one.
Like
And-
they're the charts over here, and they're just completely off the charts
Yes.
this way.
Yes, they're
Okay.
number one. Okay?
Okay.
Are you saying on offense or defensive?
Offensive. Okay? So that's where it's going to come down to Oklahoma's defense. Can you stop the third down?
It's been a struggle
Okay.
for Oklahoma this
Yes.
season.
Okay? So that's going to be it. Okay? Turnovers. We have, I believe, 17 interceptions on our defense. Okay? Third downs, defense. I think you guys have more opt-outs than us. I'm going to say 34-31 Oregon.
Okay.
Overtime.
Not 34-33 Oregon.
No.
Okay.
But I'm going to give it where it's going to come down because this is your first Alamo Bowl, okay? Well, this is our third. The last time we played, it was against TCU. We went to 3 overtimes. This bowl game is notorious for overtimes. So I'm going to say 34-31 Oregon in overtime.
Okay. Was that a diss or was that just a fact about us being in the Alamo Bowl?
No, that's fact. This is your first
Oh, I
Alamo
thought.
Bowl.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just like
Nope.
a bragging. Because I was
No.
gonna say you guys don't have any freaking championships, so whatever. Okay. I think.
Whatever.
I'm gonna go 34-29 Oklahoma.
Whatever you say.
34-29 Oklahoma.
Whatever you say.
I think Bob Stoops leads them to a victory in the Alamo Bowl. We return for the first time since 2007, and we take down the Ducks of Oregon and become Alamo Bowl champions. Finish it off at 11-2. Go into the 2022 season with some momentum. Ride it out of here.
Okay. But I'm going to ask you this.
Okay.
I know that you are OU all the way,
Okay.
okay? But from now on, with your hate to Lincoln Riley,
I don't hate
Ducks.
him. I don't hate him. I
Ducks.
just strongly dislike him.
I know where
Ducks.
you're going with this.
Trojans.
Give me
Who
the
you rooting
Ducks.
for?
Oh, Ducks all day.
Give me the Ducks.
That's all I needed to hear.
Ducks
right
all
there.
day. I hope USC goes 0-12. You know? Okay. Well, with that being said, Nick, do you have anything?
Looking forward to having Bob Stoops back on the sideline.
It's
We'll
gonna
see
be
if he
fun.
can get us the win.
It's going to be fun. Ethan, do you have everything? Or do you have anything?
Oh, I got plenty. You told me to come prepared. I am ready.
He came more than prepared.
I have 9 pages of information.
Oregon facts.
Oregon, but hey, not just Oregon. I wanted to be fully prepared that I even have OU stuff in here too.
Okay.
I've been watching your show.
Mm-hmm.
I've promoted it on my TikTok.
What's your TikTok, by the way?
It is OFC357.
Okay. Go follow him on TikTok. OFC357. You'll see him on there. Alrighty. Final thoughts for me. I mean, I really don't have a whole lot. I could just, all I have to say is Oklahoma State could beat Oklahoma for 70 years straight, and they'll still be behind in the series. So,
I like that. I like that.
Boomer Sooner. That's Nick. This is Ethan. I'm Taylor. See you Sunday.
Boomer.